City News on TV Rotorua is proudly brought to you by Rotorua Central.
Kia ora Rotorua, head in tonight's bulletin. Local ideas are being sought on the future use of the Sir Howard Morrison Performing Arts Centre. 6 people are ill after eating shellfish collected from the Bay of Plenty. And Unison Christmas goodies are up for grabs in their night market promotion. Rotorua Lakes Council is encouraging local people to have their say on the future uses of the Sir Howard Morrison Performing Arts Centre. Creative Communities Portfolio Lead, Councillor Glenys Sarank, says there was potential for the Performing Arts Centre to be transformed into a very special and unique place for the community to play, learn and perform, located in a prime location. A proposed concept plan has been developed and can be seen at the Council's Ideas store or on the Council website. RLC Performing Arts Director Richard Marshall says the Council would like to see an increase in the use of the centre and is keen to engage with both existing and potential users as well as other community groups to get their feedback. People can submit their ideas at the Ideas store and the Ideas Bank on the Council website rdc.govt.nz. 6 people suffering from toxic shellfish poisoning have been reported to Rotorua Health Service in the past 24 hours, prompting fresh warnings from the Health Service. Medical Officer of Health Dr Jim Miller says a warning not to collect shellfish from the Bay coastline has been in place since last month, so the service is reissuing it. Dr Miller says these are the first cases reported since the paralytic shellfish poisoning or PSP outbreak in the Bay of Plenty in late 2012. He says the health warning applies to all bivalve shellfish, including mussels, pipi, tuatua, cockles, oysters, scallops and kina. And Christmas goodies are being given away tomorrow at the night market. The Unison Advent Calendar promotion is offering prize packs on Facebook for lucky market goers. Unison Customer Manager Danny Goff says the competition is part of the company's sponsorship of the night market and Light Rotorua.
We were really impressed about the vision and we work very closely with Council, so we're very passionate about Rotorua and the vision that Council has certainly to revitalise the inner city. So we jumped on board and you know, 4 years ago we did that, Kitty, and we're 4 years into it. We've just done a full refurb of all the tents and they look superb, as you say, so no, just really great to be involved.
I do. I actually went down there the other night and my girlfriend and I were thinking, there's something different, this looks really great, and then we noticed all of the beautiful tents. So when it first started, it was in its infancy and it has just grown and grown. How long has Unison been involved?
Well, we got on board right from the get-go, which is 4 years ago now, believe it or not. So, and like you say, we've just seen it grow and get bigger and stronger. And we had the white tents, and now we've gone through and put big flash blue tents in there, and it looks superb. And man, the smells, the people, it's a great place to be.
And we have more on the promotion later in the show. The second Keep Rotorua Beautiful Ride to Recycle event is being held on Sunday. Sponsored by Burger Fuel, the first 20 registered participants will receive a Burger Fuel voucher. Keep Rotorua Beautiful Coordinator Rose Hiha Agnew says if the ride's like the first one, expect a family-friendly time.
You know, it's a great way to actually meet other people. We've had a lot of people who have just turned up and got on their bikes and come down, and they were from all different walks of life, all different businesses. And this time we will be going up Tarawera, down Long Mile, which is a lot of the walking road with the dogs and stuff, and then back along Sala Street around Purdinga Stream, and down under the cycleways through to where we went on the previous road to recycle, which was down by Sudama Hotel. Yeah, cycling, huge industry, huge amount of support, wonderful people in riding communities that you notice it. So you may see a drop drink bottle once and you think, well, I'm going on my ride and I've got better things to do, but then you'll see it again, and then it's just being a bit more mindful that. Just participating and meeting new locals and new people is really great.
In sport tonight, tickets for the 2015 National Sevens tournament being held here next month are selling well. It's the second time Rotorua has hosted the event, which involves 16 provincial men's teams and 10 women's teams. There's a special ticket deal for Rotorua residents for the Sevens. The National Sevens take place at the International Stadium on January 18 and 19. Tickets are available from the Convention Centre. To your weather update now. Tonight, rain easing with northwesterlies and an overnight low of 15. Tomorrow, Thursday, rain then occasional showers, easing northwesterlies, a high of 21 and a low of 14. And looking out for Friday, occasional showers with westerlies easing, a high of 19 and a low of 9. The marine forecast for Lake Rotorua: southeast 10 knots turning to northeast 10 knots in the afternoon and then dying out in the evening, with waves less than half a metre, and there'll be fair visibility in a few showers, which will possibly be heavy in the evening. Remember, for program listings and other info or to catch up on city news, you can visit our website at tvrotorua.co.nz. Still to come in tonight's show, we talk with Dave Moore about the Christmas community lunch, we find out more about the Unison Advent Calendar promotion, and we have highlights from the 2015 Bay of Plenty Sports Awards.
So what are your plans for Christmas this year? Well, did you know that there is a Christmas Day community lunch that is put on here in Rotorua? David Moore, chairperson of the community who is coordinating the event, is with us today, and he's going to let us know what inspired the community to come up with a lunch like this. Hi, Dave.
Hello. Well, it's been happening for a number of years, and particularly because Christmas can be a great time for most of us, but for some it's not so good. People will be on their own, or families that maybe haven't got the normal things that most of us would expect we can celebrate Christmas with. So we wanted to make Christmas special for those folk in our community.
Oh, that's nice. And so who's the driving force behind this, Dave?
Well, there's a group from local churches that I coordinate, a committee that organises it, and quite a number of different churches working together, and people from the community come and help out as well. So we have a great time.
Nice. And what does that day look like?
Okay, well, actually it starts the day before with all the preparation for it, and we have about 50 volunteers that come in that'll prepare the food and the tables here at the Sir Howard Morrison Event Centre, and this is where the event's going to be held. And so prepare on the day before, Christmas Eve, and then on Christmas Day, doors open 11:30, and we're catering for up to 400 people to come in and have a great meal in a great family atmosphere and celebrate Christmas together.
Wow. So how was last year's Christmas?
Well, last year was great. This was the first time here actually at the Convention Centre, and that was a great facility. We had nearly 400 people come, and a lot of families, some folk that would be on their own, older folk, and so a whole cross-section of community. And so we had a great time together. So singing Christmas carols, or we have a bit of help with people that come and help us with that. And so, yeah, a great time.
Well, that's beautiful. Okay, so let's talk about, there's a lot of cost that's involved with this, Dave. How does that come to you? How does it that you're able to put this Christmas function on?
Well, we're very grateful that the Rotorua District Council make this facility available, so that's really helped us significantly. We also have some funding from Rotorua Energy Charitable Trust, so that's been cool. But all the food that's donated, which is about $2,500 that's our budget, is donated by individuals, people from the community. So, and we're well on track for that. And as well as that, we have a number of children that come. We like to be able to give gifts to those children, and that's again dependent on gifts that are donated to us. But so it's a great time together.
Oh, what a wonderful special occasion. It is Christmas, by the way, so it has to be, right?
Exactly.
So what's some of the feedback from people that do come and enjoy themselves?
Well, I guess a lot of things. One is just the atmosphere that they've really enjoyed, and it's really, as I say, a great time of families together and individuals. So the food is amazing. We go all out to make it a very special time. So and it's all served. So we host and people are served the meals as they wish. So great two-course meal, roasts, everything that, that a lot of us would celebrate, and dessert if anyone's got room to fit that in as well.
So what about presents? Where do you get all the presents from?
Well, they're donated by people in the community, so if people would like to do that, we'd really appreciate that. So we wrap all the presents so we make sure they're age appropriate and male or female. So if people wanted to help out with that, they could drop them in here to the convention centre or to a local church and just let the church know, hey, this is for the Christmas Day community lunch. Or they could give us a ring at Harvest Church and we can see if we can organise to pick it up. So that'll be great.
Lovely. And those in our community who would like to come down for Christmas?
Yep, so there's 3 ways or 4 ways they can actually register for the event. Registration helps us know that we've got enough places, enough spuds peeled and all of that. So they can register here at the Performing Arts Centre, or they can register at St John's Church or Citizens Advice Bureau. So there are 3 places they can pop in and just give their details and secure a place for themselves and their family. Or they can ring the Harvest Church on 347 0169 and we can take the booking over the phone. So it's 347 0169.
Thank you so very much. There you have it, Rotorua community. If you don't have any plans for Christmas, no one to spend it with, or Christmas is just a really tough time of year, come and see the team down here. Dave Moore is the chairperson, but you contact Harvest Church. Thank you, Dave.
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
Welcome back, everybody, to City News. I love interviews at this time of the year because they're always about something exciting. You may come down to the Thursday night market, and if you don't, then you need to start. It's just had a massive sponsorship promotion, and there is something magic happening down there with some advent calendars and some really amazing prizes. But to tell us more, I'm joined now by the Customer Care and Relationships Manager from Unison. His name is Danny Goff. Hi, Danny.
Kia ora, Kitty. How are you?
I'm very good, thank you. So you've come up from far away. Where are you? You've come up from Hawke's Bay.
Yeah, we're based in Hawke's Bay, but we're very much a local company as well. Unison is the power lines company, so we own and operate the power lines through not only Hawke's Bay, but Taupo and Rotorua as well.
Right, so you're a man on the road, on a mission.
Yeah, I'm always out and about, and it's great to be back in Rotorua again, Kitty.
And we can look down the street here and we can see these beautiful banners for the Rotorua Night Market, and they are looking spectacular. Unison have just come to the party with a whole lot of beautiful looking tents. Why did you choose to sponsor the night market?
We were really impressed about the vision, and we work very closely with council, so we're very passionate about Rotorua and the vision that council has, certainly to revitalise the inner city. So we jumped on board, and you know, 4 years ago we did that, Kitty, and we're 4 years into it. We've just done a full refurb of all the tents, and they look superb, as you say. So no, just really great to be involved.
I do. I actually went down there the other night, and my girlfriend and I were thinking, there's something different. This looks really great. And then we noticed all of the beautiful tents. So when it first started, it was in its infancy, and it has just grown and grown. How long has Unison been involved?
Well, we got on board right from the get-go, which is 4 years ago now, believe it or not. So, and we, like you say, we've just seen it grow and get bigger and stronger. And we had the white tents, and now we've gone through and put big flash blue tents in there, and it looks superb. And man, the smells, the people, it's a great place to be.
It sure is. Now, tell us a little bit about this Advent calendar, because the people that were listening at the start of this heard me say there's prizes. So we've been waiting for that. Well, tell me about that competition.
Prizes are a great thing. So we're running a really cool promotion at the moment, which we call Unison's Advent Calendar Competition. And really what we're doing is every Thursday up until the 18th of December, we're giving 3 lucky winners a chance to win some superb prizes, and that can be a cell phone, a tablet, iPhone, cameras, fishing rods, you name it. The good news is we've still got 2 Thursdays to go, so 6 more prizes. And can I just tell our viewers how to get into that competition?
Absolutely. Most important.
Absolutely. Go on to Unison's Facebook page, so facebook.com/Unison Networks, that's /Unison Networks. Go and register all your details and you're in the draw. Get along on Thursday night when we do the draws up until the 18th, and good luck.
Nice. Now, I think I read somewhere that there's a 3D printer in there up for grabs. Is that right?
I can't confirm nor deny, Kitty. It's all a surprise.
Oh.
There are some flash things in there. That's all I can say.
Well, you get a bit suspicious when they say they can't confirm or deny, so we'll just be excited about it. So tell me some of the things that Unison does in other areas around the country, or some of the other things that you support.
Yeah, no, we're very passionate about our communities. We take a lot of heart that we basically enable people to live their lives through energy and electricity. So we like getting actively involved in all the communities we work in, and that is Hawke's Bay, Taupo and Rotorua, of course. And so we just take a lot of pride in basically trying to revitalise areas and take our responsibilities socially, very seriously as well.
And so energy, these days we're moving into kind of a more conscious, environmentally aware and sustainable energy. So tell us what Unison's, what's your vision and what's your aim for power into the future?
Well, very much we're very focused. We have a separate sort of strategy group which is looking at innovation. So we're very aware of some of the emerging technologies such as solar, for example, some other off-grid such as wind and hydro, whatever comes up. We've very much got an eye on the future, and we're even deploying a lot of what we call smart grid technologies on our network, and that enables us to be more reliable and be more aware of what's going on the network. So very forward thinking. We have a lot of young, bright people that are coming out of university, and we're encouraging them to share their ideas with us. So no, very much forward-focused business for sure.
Very, very much so, and positive all the way around. And when they get profit, they share it. And they help other people. So thank you so much for your time, Danny. Any last messages, maybe a Christmas wish to the people out there and your customers?
Absolutely. Look, first and foremost, I want everybody to have a fantastic Christmas. Be safe, and certainly please stay away from electricity. So that is our key message. Stay safe. We want to see you again in the new year, and we look forward to doing some more exciting things through in this fantastic area of Rotorua.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, Kitty.
I honestly did not think that was going to happen. I've been nominated like 3 times as well for just the sportswoman, and so this is my first time just winning my category, so I'm over the moon.
2014 Bale County Sportswoman of the Year is Julie Edward.
I definitely was not expecting that. What a tough category. Thanks for the support, Holland Beckett Lawyers, and yeah, what a great night. It's been quite a crazy season. It started off quite low with my doubles partner actually not making the plane, and then I was in the single for a while. So, and then one of the under 23 girls joined me, and we had quite a fairy tale finish to our season. So yeah, it's been a great season, and thank you very much.
Well, certainly a big night here at the Rotorua Energy Event Centre, but a big night for someone who's really well acquainted with the word double, lightweight double sculls, and you've taken out the double awards here tonight. Firstly, the Sportswoman of the Year, and now you've taken out the Supreme Award, so it really is a double, isn't it?
It is. I love that word.
Yeah.
No, it's pretty exciting, and yeah, it's something that I have always wanted to win that category, but it's such a tough category, so
it takes time, doesn't it?
It does. Yeah, there's some tough girls and who've achieved some big things in that category, so I'm so proud to have done it.
Now, you're probably familiar at home with Julia Edwards, but obviously there is 2 of you when we talk about double, and of course Sophie, not here tonight, but she's an integral part of your success. So a little bit for the viewer at home, Julia, how did the partnership start?
Well, it was quite a fairy tale.
They need about 2 hours. But
yeah. So, well, it was actually happened all pretty quickly. My original doubles partner wasn't able to make the plane, and then I rode the single for a while. With in mind, I was going to be in the double at World Champs, and Sophie was brought up from the under 23s,
Sure.
and she won her world champs at the under 23s, and so she came over to Slovenia with
Almost an obvious
quite
choice.
a high.
Yeah.
And we had 5 weeks together, and we just tried to keep things pretty simple and not overcomplicate it, because that's when we knew that was going to make things pretty tough. So
5 weeks is not long, is it?
No, it's not long at all. But we managed to do it, and our coach just said, just keep it simple and treat every race like a process. And we knew we were going fast. We had some good speeds going into the World Champs, and we just had to pull it off on the day.
I know for me, I've watched the double sculls, and it's always fascinated me as to how you, or if you communicate during a race. Do you talk to each other about upping your rate, etc.?
We have like a plan going into the race, so we know where we're going to really make our big moves.
Yeah.
And we plan all that in training. So we have like little code words that Sophie will say to me from behind, because she's in the bow and I'm stroking it. So she'll just say a word, and I'll know exactly what it means, and that's the call.
You need to understand it, don't you?
Yes.
It's
So
pretty crucial.
it's really important in a double to be on the same page, and I think that's the difference between a really good double and one that's not so good.
So one of the things that they say, the hardest part of being a success is staying a success.
Yes.
A lot of training ahead for you. What are you aiming for now at this stage at the end of 2014? Is it still all go?
Well, yeah, it's all go now. We're in the summer squad, which is a squad situation, so there's no set boat at the moment.
Sure.
There's 5 lightweights all going for the double. And we've got the nationals coming up in February, and then in March the trials. So my goal is to make the double, and then in 2015, in about August, we'll have the qualification regatta. So
Sure.
That's a big one for us and for Royal New Zealand. We need to qualify that boat, get in the top 8 of our field to have that spot in the Olympics.
Sure. One final, I'm not putting you on the spot really, but you
That's
mentioned a
fine.
few people up there on the stage tonight that you wanted to thank. You can do it again now. I guess that part of that's family.
Oh, absolutely. Family is a huge one, and they've been with me right from go, supporting me with sport. I was brought up in a really competitive household with my brothers, and
It's in the genes, in the
it's
DNA.
definitely in the genes. And and we've got a big. The Edward side is really strong in Rotorua. There's quite a few of us here, so
Sure.
they are always so supportive, and Mum's side, of course, as well. And the Rotorua community has just given me ongoing support.
They own you now.
They do, and I love it. So it's good. And even when I left to live in Cambridge, they've just been giving me amazing support.
Sure. Well, again, congratulations. Highly appropriate in taking out the double, being
Yeah,
a lightweight double
yes.
sculls person. So go and enjoy it, and
Thank
we
you.
look forward to maybe seeing you up there on the podium next year again. Who
Yes,
knows?
let's hope.
Congratulations. Thanks
Cool.
for talking to us.
Thank you.
That was the Supreme Award winner at last week's Bay of Plenty Sports Awards, rowing champion Julia Edward, speaking with Wayne Douglas. If you'd like to contact us here at City News, you can phone 07 34 88 984 or email news@tv.rotorua.co.nz. Thanks for joining us tonight. From all the team here at City News, for Maria.
Supporting local content so you can see more of New Zealand on air.
City News on TV Rotorua was proudly brought to you by Rotorua Central.